This is Joni Barrett with Infinitely Inspired, and we're going to go over the body principle of moving from the midline out, and this is kind of the very basic feeling that core engagement. So we're going to use just 2 tune-up balls is all you're going to need for this one. So we're just going to come onto our back. You're going to take those tune-up balls and they're going to go behind the calf, and you're going to hug in towards the back of the leg. The knees are going to touch, the big toe ball joints are going to touch. You're going to lay the heel of your hand onto the hip points, fingertips to the midline, elbows are going to rest onto the floor, and take just a few moments to just breathe. So at this time, just kind of doing a little bit of a body scan is nice as well. You can just kind of let the head roll side to side. It gives you a chance to kind of check in and see what the neck has to say. And just think about breathing, hugging those tune-up balls. And as you're breathing, you're thinking about the breath being at the center of the body, that midline. And how long you stay at the center is up to you. And then take the fingertips and bring them onto the rib cage. I'm just going to have you make a soft fist, press against the lateral part of the ribs, elbows, then rest again. And take some breath into your ribs. So again, you're breathing into all of the rib space, but we're just noticing the sides here of the ribs. So just take that nice inhale and exhale. And again, how long you stay is up to you. You're probably going to want to stay longer with this than I'm showing in the video. And then you're just going to unfurl those fingers onto the front here. And the same thought, just a nice deep breath. Just that good inhale and exhale. Take the fingers up, so now you're underneath the collarbones, fingers are towards the midline, thumbs can touch the top of the arm bone, elbows rest and breathe into this space. And again, anytime through here, if you want to just take a little bit of a side to side with the head, just to check in with the neck, keeping that breath. And then the last place is to think about the back of the rib cage, and you're just going to use the floor for that surface of contact. So just that nice inhale and exhale into the back of the ribs. And then slide the hands back down. So again, the heel of the hand on the hip points, fingertips to the midline. Now start to think about drawing the tissue towards the midline. This is your transverse abdominis. And you can help this a little bit with thinking of squeezing those tune-up balls, because that will help kind of engage through the core, that center of the body. And then think about taking the pubic bone towards the sacrum. A lot of times that will help. Just check in. And then think about taking the pubic bone to your belly button, and the belly button to the bottom of the sternum. And then as you're breathing, thinking about that sternum gently lifting as the rib cage expands, but you're keeping the bottom of the sternum to the belly button to the pubic bone and pubic bone to sacrum. So all that stays nice and engaged. And as you're doing that, you should start to feel more and more and more engagement under your fingertips. And just to check, just lift the right foot. You should feel more engagement. And then just lift and feel the left foot, and you should feel more engagement. And then making sure the low back does not change shape, float both feet, and you should feel a lot more engagement. And place the feet down. And that is just noticing the midline body principle. Number 1, moving from the center. So play with that, take as long with it as it feels comfortable. About 10 minutes would probably be a good thing, so you can just set a timer and just play with it for 10 minutes. And we'll see you guys next time. Have a great day.